Aries, welcome back. This is your weekly read. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising placements. This is the Mythic Tarot deck we'll be using today. This is an old copy, but there'll be a link in the notes in the description to the presently available version. The artwork is the same. I think the layout maybe is slightly different, but we're going to do a general reading, okay? So it's general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising placements. And if it's not resonating, don't try to force the fit, okay? Because it may not be your energies that I'm picking up on this week. There are a number of other videos on my channel that I've recorded earlier. And if you haven't seen them yet, perhaps one of them is your message for this week, because I think when you receive the message matters more than when I recorded it. We'll also take one of the Enchanted Map Oracle cards at the end, okay? I'm going to do 6 cards today, Aries. It's a lot of Wands energy. Wow. 876. This deck is very, very well shuffled, I just want to say. It's quite random that it would come out that way. Another wand. Something being created this week, perhaps. There's a lot of fire in the week, a lot of creation coming out of you, perhaps. There's another 9 of Wands. Wow. Let's just dive in here, okay? So we've got the 8 of Wands up here. And this is starting off our reading for you, Aries, with a sense that you are moving forward. You are taking action after a delay. There is something about this week that is... it's like a decision has been made, okay? It's taken some time, but you've made a choice about something. You've made a decision, and now you just want to move forward quickly. No more waiting. I've waited long enough. I know what I want. I'm doing it. That's that energy there. The 7 of Wands tells me that there is perhaps, though, a sense that to move forward is walking into a bit of a battle for you, and that, that doesn't deter you. You're still moving forward. You're still going to do what you're going to do because you have thought about it and you know what you want. But you know that you may have to take a defensive stance. You may have to fight some battles along the way in order to achieve what it is you've decided that you want. The 6 of Wands is a celebration. This is a victory. So whatever you're going to have to battle for, it looks like you will be successful, Aries. Now that you have really thought through what you want, you're going to make it happen. And there's an aspect there also of public acclaim for your result. So whatever it is that you're succeeding at here, whatever you've decided to pursue, to battle for, you will be successful, and there will be some applause for what you're able to achieve. That said, there's a certain aspect of the future that is not knowable. I just want to show you the art here because I love this card. There are many different aspects to the future. There are many details to this situation that you're walking into, and you can't know for certain what the outcome will be. We do see a success here, but there's a complexity to it, and there are certain you can't have 100% certainty that it will, in the end, even if you succeed, it will be what you are hoping for it to be. The 2 of Wands is coming out next, and that just speaks to you making some decisions, So once you've had your initial success in this new endeavor, you have to accept that there are certain qualities of it that are not clear for the longer future, and you have to make some choices. And I don't think this is bad. It's just you need to make some plans. You may have to leave something behind you in this process, and you form a new goal based on what you've learned from this choice and the outcome of that choice. The Nine of Wands is coming out last here, and it sort of indicates that there will be a need to continue fighting some battles to achieve what you ultimately decide you want to do here. So I guess the general message here, Aries, is you make a choice, you're making a decision, you're moving forward, and the road is not completely smooth. There's no guarantee that it's going to be, ever. But if you look at this card closely, you'll see if the ship could just get past those rocks, if it could get past this wall of rock, then it could get into this nice smooth water and the path that leads up. So if you are able to weather the storm, if you are able to put in the effort to keep fighting, to be resilient, to persevere, then there's a beautiful, bright blue sky day waiting in the future for you. And it seems that the choices that you're making, whatever you're giving up as you're moving forward, it will be worth it. I don't know that you would enjoy a really smooth path anyway, Aries. And that's just an intuitive sense I get from looking at this. You took a long time to decide to step foot onto this path. And you considered all of the possible battles you'd have to fight. You considered all of the difficult decisions you would have to make. And you are not going to be deterred by a little bit of a wall here. You're not going to be turning back into this stormy sea you're coming from when you have, a clear line of sight to this beautiful future. So I think, it's exciting that you're able to start moving forward after a period of, inaction and thinking and planning, and now you get to do it. And I don't see you being really upset about any of the challenges or any of the decisions. You may be a little nervous because you like to know everything before you step onto the path, but you appreciate that you can't, and it's not going to stop you. Like I say, you're not turning back. You see a future that really appeals to you, and you're going for it, and that's pretty exciting. So that process is going to start in earnest this week, I think, for you, Aries. I'm going to pull one of the Enchanted Map Oracle cards for you now. Let's see what we have there. I wasn't going to take jumpers, but it seems insistent. Ride the Wave, number 14. I have some dolphins here, if I can get it to focus. There's a little fairy, I guess. Is that a fairy riding on one of the dolphins? Ride the Wave. Let's see what the book has to say about number 14. Sorry, I've gotten my cards all messed up. Okay. Ride the Wave. Right now, success is easy and effortless. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned, and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents, coupled with your hopes and dreams, will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you're definitely on the right path. Wow. So we're talking about, riding those waves forward just as we've seen here, taking action, moving forward. And look at that. I didn't even notice. Dolphins on both cards. Isn't that crazy how that works? Oh, Spirit, you crack me up. Anyway. I think that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope that you have a great week. Thank you for letting me read for you. It's always an honor. And thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. I do welcome your feedback as well if you find that this resonates for you. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. We'd love to have you be part of our tribe. I hope you have a great week, Aries, and I'll see you next time. Blessings.